New month, new TBR list. I brought out the TBR jar again, and we are going to be picking new reads. Last month, I did pick 5 different books, and as I'm filming this, October is not over yet, and I have right now read 4 of the 5 books, but I am starting the 5th one today. I'm in the middle of filming right now, so I do technically have 2 days to read this book. It could happen, it could happen. It also could not happen, but who knows? But we are going to be picking 5 new books. I do tend to read quite a lot of books every month. This month so far, I have read 11 books. So I'm starting my 12th book. I already started my 12 books, but I'm not going to finish that one. I'm just saying the 5 books is very reasonable. I'm also the kind of person that mood reads a lot, which is actually why I didn't get to a couple of the books that I had on my TBR, like the TBR jar picked, until the end of the month, because I have not been in the best headspace and I was mood reading a lot. But I'm feeling better now, better-ish. So we are going to be picking 5 different books, and hopefully we'll pick some really good ones. I will say I just had a haul on my channel because I just went to the Romantasy Book Con in Orlando. I did have a vlog about that, and then I did have a separate haul after that. Did have some book videos this week, and I want to be able to pick as many books as possible from those new books because I'm very, very intrigued to read them. So I'm gonna do my very best to shoehorn these into like those books that I had. Okay. Historical fiction. Historical fiction. Let me see what I have. I actually cannot find anything that is historical fiction right now in my bookshelves, and I really, really, really want to read. I don't want to find anything on my Kindle. I definitely don't want to buy a book because that's the whole point of this. So I'm gonna put this one back. That's the floor, sweetie. Hold. Better try. I'm gonna put that one back, and I'm gonna pull another one because I will eventually have historical fictions. I just don't have one right now because I've already read the ones. I already read the ones that I had when I wrote that prompt. So, oopsie. This one has a book that suits the current season. Shut the front door. I'm filming this 2 days before Halloween, and I have the perfect book, and I'm so excited. I even talked about this in my haul that I was going to do my very best to read the Bewitched by the Fruit Bat King. This book is written by Jamie Dalton. I did meet her at the Romantasy Book Con. Super, super sweet. And I'm very excited. This is a special edition one. She actually drew on the edges herself. And this book is orange. And it is set in like a, it's like a little bit of like fruit bat is like a little bit like bat vampire meets, she said, Halloween Town. So it is a little bit Halloween themed. Perfect. I'm gonna start reading this one. It will be after Halloween because, like I said, I have another book I want to read first. But I mean, it's still Halloween season, right? Does that count? Does that count? It's gonna count for me. It definitely, as at least as I'm picking it, we are in Halloween season, so this is definitely a book for the Halloween season. I cannot wait to read this. Prompt number 2, and I got 2. Okay, I got a blue one. Let's see what this is. A book that's been turned into a movie. See, this would have been perfect with Murderbot because I just read that though. Do I even have that? Wait! Oh my god, my bestie Heather Austin has been on me saying, how dare you not read my favorite book, which is A Discovery of Witches. It's been a TV series, right? Let me get it, Heather. I'm fixing this, okay? I will turn everything right. Let me get The Discovery of Witches and we'll read that one. This is my bestie Heather's favorite book. She actually just reread this book, and I'm pretty sure that this has been turned into a Netflix TV series. That's good enough, right? This is Deborah Harkness, A Discovery of Witches, and this is the book 1 of the All Souls series. A little bit of a thicker one, but oh my god, when I say a little bit of a thicker one, I actually mean a lot of a thicker one. This is 550 plus, okay? There we go. But I've heard nothing but good things about this. So I think it's set in Oxford University, and it is like set in this world, but it is like a fantasy with witches and stuff. And you know what? It's going on the TBR. Next one. That was easy. That was easy. And also, I'm making my friend happy. So, like, it's a win win situation. We have another one of the new ones. The blue ones are new ones. The white ones that are in the same size of a fortune cookie poem is those are the old ones. A cover with flowers. Oof, I'm gonna have so many options. Okay, hear me out. I have two very, very different books to show you. The first one is the newest cowboy romance in my collection, and I do really love reading cowboy romance, and it's a really good palette cleanse. This is Huckleberry Hill by Emma Slate, and this is a woman gets left by her, I think it's partner or fiance. Fiance leaves her because she is unable to have kids. Rough. What a douchebag. She goes back to her family's farm, meets a grumpy cowboy. I'm guessing there's going to be some, like, going through some hard things. And Declan is everything I wanted, but I'm scared he won't stay when he finds out the truth. I think it sounds interesting, and I love a good cowboy romance. The next one is one of the books that I bought this weekend when I was at the Romanticon, and this is by Jesikah Sundin, and this is Bound by Ravens. This one also has flowers on the front, and this is like a romantasy with two thieves that a heist goes wrong. They're both after the same thing, and instead of getting what they want, heist goes wrong. They are cursed, and they now have to be within 15 feet of each other during all times. And they're very much competitive against together, and they are not really fond about this curse. I mean, honestly. So now they have to figure out how to break this curse. And honestly, I want to read both of these. Can I put both of them on? Of course you can. So I'm going to put both of these on because they're so different. One of them is very thin as well. It's more like a longer novella. And look at how beautiful the edges are. Oh, beautiful. So I think I'm going to put both of these on because I do think that both of these will be a really good palette cleanse. I think the Discovery of Witches is going to be a little bit longer to get through, and I don't think this will be. I might be wrong. So I think I'm just going to put both of them on. Are you allowed to do that? What are you going to do? Sue me. Okay, let's get a fourth one. Let's get this one. It is a small one. It's a small one, and it says, oh my God, I can barely read this. A book that takes place in a school. Allie's gonna get her wish. I'm gonna get the book that Allie recommended me to get. She gave this one a 5-star. I met the author at Romanticon, and she didn't have a booth there. She was there for panels. I met her. Allie gave the book a 5-star. Very intrigued to read it. It's happening. Everybody's getting what they want. Allie gets what they want. Heather gets what they want. Let me get it. This is Jocelyn Bleu, Wings of Ash and Flame. This is a thicker romantasy. This is the first book in the series, and this is about a female girl that's been, mistreated by a Fae family, and then she gets offered to enter the academy, and she's definitely bound to fail this academy. She's a human at a Fae academy, but she bonds with a very rare creature and just reignites a line that people thought were gone. Reviving the long lost house ash fire, everything changes. Again, I've heard this is great. I've heard this is brooding MMC, a very strong female male character, and just giving school think like Direbound, think like Bond That Burns, think even in Fourth Wing, but just new characters. And I think it's a phoenix that she bonds with. So very excited. Again, I've heard nothing but good things, and everybody's getting what they want. Technically, I've already picked 5 books, but for the plot, we're getting another one, and it's another white one. This one says, a book with political intrigue. I am gonna have to go through and see what I have, but I'm sure I have a couple. Actually, I figured that out so quickly because a series that I've been wanting to continue, and again, because I was mood reading and I was not in the best headspace, I wasn't able to get through it and really feel like I wanted to get into it again. But you know that Danielle L. Jensen is one of my absolute favorite authors, and the Traitor Queen, which is the second part of what is the series called? The Bridge Kingdom. This is the second book in the Bridge Kingdom. It's very much, it is romantasy, but nobody has magic. It is like a country that you don't know about. There are some hidden things. There's a lot of political intrigue. There are some mystical beast and like unknown factors, and it's just a really good book. I gave the first book a 5 star. I love that. So far I've read 3 books by Danielle Jensen. I've gave all 3 books a 5 star. I really enjoyed this author. I love the way she writes, I love the way she plots, I love her characters, and I cannot wait to read the second book. I don't want to give away, of course, what the series is about because this is the second book, but it is basically about a princess that's been brought up in the desert together with her sisters. One of them is getting picked. They've been hiding, like living in secret. One of them is going to get picked by the queen and get married away to the king of the Bridge Kingdom. And she makes sure that it's her. She's been told that the Bridge Kingdom is an awful place. The king is an awful man. That's my best friend coming. And she realizes things are not what they seem to be. Let me go open the door for my friend. Well, yes, that was my friend Lisa coming. We are heading for lunch. But I'm very excited to read the second book because the first book very much ended on a cliffhanger. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen in the next book because, again, love this author, love these characters. And just as with like Shield of Sparrows, it's interesting to read a fantasy book where the main factor is not the fantasy element, isn't all the magic system. It's like something different. It's just in a different world. So I will be reading The Traitor Queen. I also will be reading Bound by Ravens by Jesikah Sundin. And I will be reading Emma Slate's Huckleberry Hill. And Allie's gonna be so excited. I'm gonna read Wings of Ash and Flame by Jocelyn Bleu. I'm actually really excited about this book. And again, Heather's gonna be so excited because I'm gonna be reading A Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness. And this actually is the book that I knew I wanted to read. Regardless, I was gonna read this during the next month because again, it is themed around Halloween. And again, I know Halloween is about to be over, but I just got this book and I definitely wanted to read it now. So I'm excited to be able to pick it as one of my prompts, because then it's like, two birds, one stone. So this is Jamie Dalton, Bewitched by the Fruit Bat King. I will leave all of these books down below in the description box in case you're interested in checking them out. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Goodreads as well if you want to keep up with my reading real time. And let me know if you have any books that you really want to read next month. I will tell you, Brimstone. Brimstone is coming in next month. My pre-order is about to be here, and I will drop everything. I will drop everything and read that book. So you can throw that on my TBR as well. It will be read next month. I am super excited. I was even talking to a girl that I met during last weekend, and I said, listen, I work for myself, but I'm still thinking about calling in sick to read that book. So that's how serious I am about Brimstone. I cannot wait to read that. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up, leave a comment if you did, and I'll see you soon in my next video, which probably will be my October reading wrap up. Like I said, so far I've read 11 books, so I have a lot of things to say.